good morning. Happy Saturday, y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all, let me put my bacon in the oven. I just got through washing my hands, but I put some turkey bacon on the thing, and I'm gonna put it in the oven. I'm getting ready to fix me some breakfast. Just got a little small order off the door from Walmart that I had delivered. I got another little small order from Kroger coming later. I'm gonna share something with y'all when I get done. Hold on, let me set this timer because I'll forget. Oh, this bacon even in there running my mouth. But I was getting the decorations down. I'm pretty much have taken everything down. Y'all can see over there in the living room, it's bagged and boxed up. The tree is still up, but it's completely naked. Oh, sorry, y'all. Let me sit y'all back right. I'm always messing with y'all, ain't I? Well, so the tree naked. I done took the wreath down off the door, all the stuff off the front sleigh. I just got to put it up. I did put the other wreath on the door, and I need to go outside and get those bulbs up, but that probably won't get done today. But anyway, I'm going to sit down and share something with y'all in a minute. But this is just a little small Walmart haul. I got some paper towels to go in the stock because my plan is only to spend $60 in January. And I got everything I needed. Like I said, I got a little small order coming from Kroger. But I want to leave room for produce, eggs, milk, or something like that if I need it. I needed some more travel toothpastes, so I got 2. And I'm going to put those in the thing. And I got a spot in my head, so I think one of you suggested some clarifying shampoo, so I got the Suffer 8, the little Suffer 8 shampoo. I needed some bobby pins because I think that band on my wigs be bothering me. So I'm going to pin them down instead. I sweat real bad in my head. And I was looking at this YouTube video. And I got I'm going to show y'all what I got. I got, of course, some more of my Nilla wafers. I finally got the packets again instead of the box. So they'll last me for a while. I got some fruit snacks. I don't need any, but I'm going to fill up my jar. Like I said, I'm trying to not really need anything. So y'all can see I really ain't got nothing from. Oh, I got another case of water too. I had 2 cases. I went ahead and got another case. Some Slim Jims, which I use those to snack on. So, in addition to one of you all, and I got this, I use this toilet spray, like if you're traveling with somebody, you can spray in it before you take care of your business, and it won't smell. So we use this when we're traveling together on the cruise and stuff like that, and I needed some more, some poopery. And that was it pretty much, like I said, and the case of water over there. And, hold on one second, y'all. So, I got a spot in my head. I don't know if y'all can see it. And I shaved it. I went ahead and shaved it. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. I can't, because of course I can't see the back of my head. So I shaved that off. Right? And someone was saying it might be something. So I'm going to go to a dermatologist next year. But I'm going to start using this clarifying shampoo. And it says to wash it with this like foaming wash. Wash that spot with the foaming wash because it may be some type of bacteria how the hair was going back in. That it got it infected. So wash it with this foaming wash and use the active treatment gel on it every day and the cortisone cream. I have some of this, but I just ordered some more just specifically for my head. So hopefully that rectifies the situation and it will grow back. I didn't cut it all off. Amber said, Mama, don't cut it all off. But y'all know I will. I ain't got no problem being bald. I think I'm cute anyway. You got to think something good of yourself, But anyway, that's for that. Oh, let me show y'all this too. And this is the new pan I got, what my brother gave me some money for Christmas. This was the new kind of thicker saute pan I got for myself. And my cubing machine came and it came quick. Came 2 days. It's down there in the floor. I got to unbox. That joker was heavy to get in the house for me anyway. My elliptical, but I'm gonna hit it. I gotta get that cranker lanking. And y'all know, I told y'all, I got myself a coat. Now I saw this coat in light blue. And I'm like, it's blue practical, but it was so pretty. Of course, I ended up getting black. I probably could have went down a size, but this coat was $30. It's not the heaviest of coats, but it's heavy enough for me. Y'all see what I mean? It's kind of big, but it's a coat, so, well, it'll work. But for $30 from Temu, like I said, it's a nice size, it's a nice coat, I thought anyway. Anyway, so if y'all want to order it, that's where I got it from. 30 bucks. Y'all, let's go sit down. I want to share something with y'all that I saw, right? Hold on one second, y'all. Because I'm going to have to get situated and get some light on this situation. Let me put my coat back on my chair. Sorry, I say you all up on us, Miss Donna. Whew. Let's turn some light on this situation here. We're going to take a seat. Oh, Jesus. And so, yeah. Did I show y'all the bag I got? I don't know if I showed y'all. Because I told y'all I'll be carrying my backpack, right? When we stayed at the hotel and I realized how cumbersome it was. So I got one on wheels. It is a backpack, but it's a nice size. And so when I travel for 1 or 2 days, I could just throw something down in here. So that was the bag I ended up buying. I told y'all I actually bought something for myself. But anyway, I saw this thing on YouTube, y'all. And I looked back in like you can look back in your history, but she came up on my For You page. It's not somebody I follow. And I could not find the video. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes videos will pop up and you don't see them again. So I can't even give this young lady credit. And this is my own interpretation of it. Her video was specifically to women 40 and up. Well, I'm going to share this with everybody. But I like the illustration she used with the piece of paper. So this is my own interpretation and how I changed it up. So she talked about your lifespan. And she pretty much was kind of targeting if you're over 40. You know, she said if other people could use it, because other people in the comments were saying they could use it. But she went through and talked about the columns of your life. And you'll notice, got numbers in 50 column because that's the column I'm in. And she numbered the paper 1 through 80. And I never did understand the significance of it. Now, she did turn over the paper later on because we know people's lifespan, of course, can be over 80. And she talked about, you know, these are overtime. If you go on the back of the page, you know, we know people live 100 on up to 100 and something years. Oh, and that could be your case as well. But we also know some people life expectancies, only God knows when our column is up in the first column, second, third, fourth column. But she specifically talked about the column. And I thought about that today, and I looked at the significance from the word. You know, it tells you in Psalms we're 70 years, maybe 80. But they're riddled with pain and things that go on in your life in those years. So you're going to go through some struggles, maybe not in all the columns, but you will go through some things in columns. In the columns, you will go through hills and valleys, you know, peaks and valleys, you know, ups and downs in these columns. And it was basically talking about, if you look at this paper and you look at, I think that's why she started with 40. I'm in the 50 column. If you look at this paper, right, and your column, say you're in your 50s, whatever age you're in, you're going to fold up those other columns. So that means that all those columns have since gone, and this is all the columns you have left. Now, keep in mind, you know, we're saying based on life expectancy. you could go into more columns. But for this illustration, we're going to use these 3 columns. Right. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't fold this right. We don't want to show the 40 column. We're showing that I got pretty much, if we think about this, I may have more than this, but we're going to presume we're just using this for illustration purposes, right? I'm on the 50 to 60 column, right? I'm in year 54. If God says the same, next year I'll be in 55. So that's halfway through the column. Y'all see how this paper has just folded up and all my columns have been lit. I'm thankful for the columns that I've experienced. I'm thankful for those columns. I want you to be thankful for however many columns you've been through. Thank God for those. Because it's a blessing. Because some people didn't get past the column that you've yet folded. You see, and the thing of it is, what are you waiting on? You keep putting things off to do. Is pretty much what's her message. You're pretty much putting off things to do when you only have so much time left. You're putting off, you're being mad at someone. You're holding grudges. You're holding, she didn't say all this. This is my interpretation. You're holding hate in your heart, malice against somebody. You're trying to get revenge or whatever. Because in the columns that you got left, why are you wasting the columns? You think I got time to be wasting the rest of my columns? Being mad at someone, being vengeful, being hateful, not having joy. And it was talking, I just was listening at another creator talking about how people come in your comments. Y'all, people come in this comments, threatening me, all kind of stuff. But for the most part, I don't concentrate on that and I don't talk about it a lot. Because for the most part, 98% of you are positive, you're encouraging, and you helpful. We on the same wavelength. So the ones that's not on the same wavelength, we leave them over there because some of them have time for that. And if that's what you're going to use your columns for, to be miserable, to seek to be miserable towards people, I don't understand why people be miserable towards somebody they don't even know on social media. It's just like, do you have anything going on in your life? Don't waste your time. I don't have time for that for people I know in real life, let alone for the people I don't know. So I'm telling you, if it's something you want to do, don't waste your columns. If you want to start here, like I am, at 54, soon to be between 54 and 55. If you want to start here, no matter what somebody say you can't do. If you want to start going to school here, I was reading on one said, I was 52 when I started nursing school. And I don't regret it. It's been hard, but I don't regret it. If it's something you want to do, start it while you still got time. We don't know. You may not get to finish it. Who knows? Like I said, you don't know the hour. Only God knows when your column's going to be up. He could turn you over on another page, or he could end you on this page. But don't waste your columns on foolery and foolishness, is what I'm saying. Get going. Do something for your life, is all I want to say to y'all today. What are you doing with the columns of your life? And you know, I'm halfway through 50. And I pray that I have a long-lived life of columns to go, even on the back of the page. And that I'm healthy and in my right mind. That's what I've asked God for, that I'm able to take care of myself and be in my right mind as long as he has me here. And I'm going to stand on God's promises, and I believe his word. And know that, you know, he's going to honor that. But anyway, I want to share that with y'all today. Don't waste your columns. And I want to also share this with y'all. And I saw this on another creator's page about a clean slate. And what I'm going to say to this, if I've offended anybody, if I've hurt anybody, if I've done anything wrong to you, I genuinely apologize to you. I genuinely apologize to you. If you've done something wrong to me, I don't need an apology. I forgive you. I forgive you. Life is too short. If you didn't talk to me and didn't fool with me in 2023, you can keep that same energy. You ain't got to talk to me or say nothing to me in 2024 from now on. I wish you well. I pray blessings on your life, and I don't wish anything towards you but blessings. I promise you that. I don't have the time or the energy to waste on anything. If I'm the victim If you want to be the victim and I'm the villain, in your story, I can stay the villain. I don't have a side to tell. God is my vindicator, and he'll make it right. So I don't have to worry about trying to prove to nobody. And I say that going forward this year, don't be trying to tell your side of the story. Don't be trying to prove that you right and nothing, unless it's a criminal case, of course. But nobody have time for that. Life is too short. So hey, I can be the villain, and I've learned that. My brother told me something, y'all, and this is the funny thing. He said, Donna, you hard on people. And to an extent, I am. He said, you will break somebody off in a minute. But I told him the difference is I'll give you all kind of grace. I don't even have the same expectations to a point on you that I have on myself. But at some point, you got to get up, stop crying, wipe your tears. You got to move on. Because again, what are you doing with the columns in your life? Are you going to wallow in self-pity? Are you going to move and do something? I can't move for your life more than you can if you're not willing to move. I understand everybody have a period of down and need help. But when are you going to do something to help yourself out of the down? I can only help you so much. But you got to teach a man to fish so he can continue to eat. Because what's going to happen if you leave here? And he's been dependent on you, or she's been dependent on you all their life. That's my point. So I have no more expectations on a person. I expect for you to get up and work and hustle for your life. If you are able. It's people that are not able. But if you are able-bodied and capable, I expect for you to do something for yourself, for your life. And you ought to expect that for you. And you ought to expect that of others. Your children, your loved ones, the people you help in your life, anybody. If they're able-bodied, and can and mentally together, get up and move. Okay, you had a period where you couldn't do it. I understand, because I was there. I couldn't even pray for myself at a point, but people prayed for me. Somebody helped me, but I couldn't stay there. I had to get up out of that and move forward. And let me tell you something too. People in your life, that's why you have to work in your columns the way you want, because this is your life. This paper represents your life. You can't control somebody else's paper in their columns. Worry about your columns. You know, if you want to do whatever you want to do, people will be mad at you and you're prospering your life. You would think the people that will celebrate you, don't wait for somebody to celebrate you. You celebrate you. If you work for something, be happy, be thankful to God. Because nobody else has to be with you but God. Because everybody else can say no. But guess what? When God say yes, he'll move some of those no people into your yes column. And if not, he'll put the right ones there. I tell y'all this year, start off with a clean slate. Do not allow, this is the end of the year, and I want y'all, don't waste your columns in life. Don't allow stuff from this year go into next year. If you're having situations with relationships, you're having co-parenting issues, put your children in first. Get yourself out of it. Okay, they hurt you. If they're not hurting your children and they love your children, they even get along with the other baby mamas, the new girlfriends, the new boyfriend, the new husband, new wives. As long as they not hurting your children, life goes on, move on. Don't worry about who hurt you, because sometimes God moves people out of your life for a reason. For you to have bigger and better. And guess what? And sometimes your bigger and better is by yourself. It's nothing wrong with being alone. And don't everybody shame you for being alone. The Bible speaks to singleness. Yes, it's better to marry and to burn. It honors marriage too, but it speaks to singleness. There's nothing wrong with being single. Anyway, I ain't going to go into no whole sermon today, but I wanted to share that with y'all. And somebody asked me, and I'm going to touch on this. This is the last thing I'm going to touch on, because I've gotten a message on Instagram. I've gotten stuff in my email about how to publish a book. And I'm not a gatekeeper. I will share what I did with you. First thing you can do, if I can do it, you can do it. Be determined. And I'm working on a third devotional, y'all, and I have about 10 done. I was supposed to, but I just stopped for some reason last year. But I'm going to pick that back up. I don't know that it will be done anytime soon, but I am going to finish it. I have devotionals in my head. I just haven't written them down. That's the problem. So you have to commit to write. And what you have to share may not help but the one. But be blessed and it'll help the one. And sometimes the one person is you. Sometimes just getting it down on paper is the blessing. So that's the first thing I will tell you is to write it down. I made some mistakes along the way. Lord knows I did. Y'all, but I'm telling you, YouTube was a wealth of knowledge. It was a self-pub. KDP, I've looked up every KDP. I read self-publishing stuff on the Google. I Googled it. I looked up, I don't know how many videos. I can't even tell y'all how many videos I watched on the KDP right here on YouTube. You know, how to publish different type of books. And I couldn't find one on devotionals, but I did find like nonfiction, fiction, blase, blase. So I will say start there, do the Google search, do the KDP. That really kind of helped me kind of go through the Amazon process. But writing is your first thing. Now, where my mistakes were made was I tried to edit the first one myself and it was a mess. It was a mess. So the editing was a mess. So get you a good editor. And even the second one, even with the editor, it was a trial and error too. Y'all, even after the book was edited, the wrong version was published, and several people got the unedited version. And I charged it to my heart. And I even sent some unedited versions to me because the wrong version was uploaded. And even the edited version still have a few little things in there. I would have, as I read through them, I would have put some punctuation there, but the other person didn't catch it either. So that's what I'm saying. Find you a good editor, and then you re-edit their edits. Re-edit, which I probably should have done. You go back and read it after they edited, and make sure you upload that was a loaded area on my part. I did that. So load up the right thing. I use Canva. As y'all can see, I'm not no artist or no kind of, I had an idea of what I wanted as far as my covers and stuff, but I use Canva. You know, you pay for it, and I kind of played around with what I wanted, but it's nothing fancy. So I'm saying you can make it simple. It doesn't, because it's the contents that matter in the book. But I did want to share that with y'all. I hope y'all are, you know, like I said, ending this year well. You're getting the things you need to get done, or you're taking your Christmas decor down. But I'm going to get off here because I done yakety, as y'all know that I can do. But I want you to know you're loved, and my bacon going off, and I'm sitting here still yak. And what was the good was me setting the timer if I was going to keep talking past the timer. Anyway, you know you're loved. I love you, but God truly loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. Love y'all. Bye. And I'll try to see y'all tomorrow for Sunday something or another.